All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. That's right. We are on the road to WrestleMania, baby. And even though I want to talk about something else first, real quick. Actually, we're going to talk about a lot of different. We'll talk a little bit about Raw and some other news that I happened to pick up here and there throughout the day. I actually didn't pay much attention to social media hardly at all today. Did a little tonight. The 2 count is in the chat. What is up? Did you miss me? Psh, yeah. What's up? Is it Charlie? I think it's Charlie, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. All right, I did get this. See, I didn't use all my brain cells today. I saved a couple for night. Oh man. Yeah, before we start talking about news and Raw, I want to discuss something. Like I said, even though I'm not going to Mania, there's something that I firmly support that I think you guys should check out is pretty much everyone from the Rant with Ant family and Wrestle Addict are well on their way to WrestleMania. They've got a gala that's going on, the Rant with Ant crew, and I believe it's one of the other guys. Crap. See, there I go. Using my head and just start forgetting stuff all the damn time. So what happened? Fourth Wall Podcast. Dear God. The Fourth Wall Podcast are having their first get together the day. It's like a tailgate party the day of Mania. So please, by all means, go check out their stuff. The gala is more of a big fan base thing. It's a dinner and drinks for the whole fam of the Wrestle Addict crew. So if you're a fan of Rant with Ant and anyone from the Wrestle Addict crew, by all means, you want to be a part of this. They're going to have little things going on during the party. The Fourth Wall guys are having a separate thing. They're going to be a part of the night before too, as far as I know. But the day at Mania, they are going to have a tailgate, and I believe they're asking $5 to get in, and whatever money they raise, they are putting straight to Ronald McDonald House, a local Ronald McDonald House, because I believe they're all from that area. I believe that's one of the few shows that I haven't listened to much, and I should listen to more, so I apologize. But you can go to withant.com and pick up all the info on what's going on with the Wrestle Addict crew and the gala being hosted by my podcast family. Like I said, I'm one of the few guys that's not going. I'm over here in the Midwest, and I'm not going to Mania. But my heart and soul will be there with them. They're doing big things, and I couldn't be proud of them. And I also want to apologize, as long as we are on the discussion of the Wrestle Addict Radio, my apologies for not putting out audio this week. I went to download my Impact Wrestling review from this past Thursday night. It sounded like shit. It was all broken up. I hate it when YouTube does that to my audio. And I don't want to put something like that. Not all my shows end up like that. but it was all broken up. I don't know if it was a connection. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know what it is. And that's embarrassing. And I want to apologize. So it's not because I was lazy and didn't feel like doing it. I started listening to it and I listened to like the first couple minutes and I'm like, I can't put that on Wrestle Addict Radio. Almost made me want me to take it down from YouTube, but Impact Wrestling is one of the things that gets me the most views, so I left it up. So I left that up. I just didn't feel like putting the audio on Wrestle Addict Radio. So my apologies for not doing that. Demon Rocks, do they have beer? Yes, they will have some kind of drinks. They're not gonna have like a bartender per se, but everyone from the crew that's going is bringing some wine and like a 30 pack of beer. So there's gonna be plenty of alcohol, should be plenty of food. Mr. Fretz, what is up? The 2 count is in my packing to move houses. Haven't been able to record. We'll be back and better than ever. Hey, yeah, when stuff like that happens, that's what you got to do. Your family comes first. Good luck with your move, man, wherever you're moving to. It's in my backyard. Island may as well be New Jersey. I had a discount. I can't get a babysitter for the life of me. Oh, that's life, man. But cool. Hey, good luck on your move, man. Hope all goes well. Good to see you here, Mr. Fretz. Popping in before some other live streams. Oh, I know everybody's going live talking about this, that, and the other thing. Future blog. Mr. Fretz, yes, part of the Rant With Ant or rantwithant.com crew. Feud Mania and WrestleMania 17 today. Cool. Cool, man. Demon Rocks thinks that the Miz face run will work. It's going to be interesting. We know Shane McMahon can be a heel. He's been a heel like 90% of his career, except when he's come back. Everyone is excited for him to be back. And I think he even considered a babyface when he wrestled Taker, So yeah, man. Let's talk about a little bit of news. Once again, like I said, my apologies for the no audio on WrestleAddict.com. I wanted it at first because that was bugging me today. I started working on that this morning. Wanted to work on it yesterday. Yesterday was just too full. I went to go see Captain America, tremendous movie, and then I went to go. While I was watching the pay-per-view, Fastlane. So yeah, I'm glad you guys could join in today. So he's got a guys going back and forth about the Miz. That's funny. Yeah, I was lucky. My buddy called me up and he's got passes, so I saw it for free on opening weekend. I'm not sure how that worked because usually on opening weekend they don't do passes. Like I looked it up on the web and it said no passes, and he called up the theater and they're like, "Yeah, come on in," and I was like, "What? Really? Okay." I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to be like, yes, I'm there. Great movie. Mm. And it's one of those that I don't know shit about Captain Marvel. I don't know a lot about some of this deep stuff in the Marvel universe. I know characters and a little bit of background on some of them. I know nothing about Captain Marvel. Went into this completely blind. But Stevie Wonder blind, just you can't say that about Stevie Wonder. Whatever. He's blind. What do you want? Um, no clue about what it was. Tremendous though. I was able to, I knew Nick Fury, was able to pick up that. I even told my wife, I'm like, you gotta go see it. She loves cats, and if you've seen the movie, you know why. I know she'll like it. You hate Brie? What? What is this, by the way? It's censoring you. By the way, if you want a steal deal, owner of PWT just posted this in the VIP group. Tomorrow will be release our "You Fucked Up" box, which is basically me to order too much shit and we can't sell it fast enough. 15 items for $60 plus shipping, no coupons allowed. Who would buy two grab bag shirts, one botched shirt, three DVDs, three pins, three autographed 8x10s, three micro brawlers. Wow. Hey, speaking of spending money on merch and stuff, MLW tickets for Milwaukee just went on sale. Cheap, and the cheapest tickets are $10. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know how they're doing the seating for that. I've seen that place hold a couple thousand. So I'm hoping they get like a big ass crowd there. So we'll see. We'll see. Very excited about that. Want to talk about someone who just, let's see. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me find because I know it's up on their site. It's got to be. Oh, Drew McIntyre. No, we love Drew McIntyre. That ending was, I mean, he beat up my boy, so I was upset about that. But cool ending segment. Obviously, building towards something. We'll talk about in a bit. Here we go. WWE Performance Center adds new recruits. Now, I don't know who this Cal Bloom is. At first, I thought that was Big John Studd's kid. It's not, it's someone else. Superstar Wayne Bloom, who wrestled as Bo Beverly early 1990s. Okay, I'm not familiar with that because I wasn't watching back then, but this dude is huge. 6'5", 255. Robbie E just got hired and he got a rub from The Rock, which is probably one of the reasons why he got in. So hey, congrats to him, man. Um, but more importantly, that I'm excited about, that I didn't think he was going to get looked at by anyone. It's like he showed up. Okay, what's weird is he showed up on MLW television a couple times and then he disappeared. I'm talking about one Stokely Hathaway. And the guy's absolutely killing it as a manager. So I hope to God that, I mean, his promo skills are tremendous. They're just going to teach him the probably the ins and outs as far as being a part of WWE and NXT and all that stuff. The stuff you don't get to know on the indie scene. Um the most underwhelming class of NXT. I wouldn't call this a whole class. This is just a little group that they just brought in. The last class was okay. That had Matt Riddle and others. So I wouldn't call this a class. And Robbie E was okay. I mean, he's been known around the Milwaukee area. David Hero would bring him in like all the time. I never met him, but Swerve has been rumored to go to the WWE. Um, he just said his farewell speech. Was it PCW or Defy? One of those two. He just gave a farewell speech to. ACH, yeah, ACH is part of the recent. I mean, there's some significant names in there. A lot of talent. Um, so congrats to Stokely. I mean, congrats to all of them, but primarily Stokely Hathaway. He is a guy I became with. See, now this goes back to when there's another name that I really came to like when I was watching Flow Slam. It's funny when names come back and then I bring up Flow Slam again. It's like, damn, how many guys are getting signed now between WWE, Impact Wrestling, or AEW for that matter, or wherever? They're getting signed to contracts and they got started in the indies and I saw them on Flow Slam, and that's where I first heard of them or saw them or whatever, watched them. It's interesting. So congrats, Stokely Hathaway. Hottest thing since Abraham Washington. Oh, no. I'm sure he won't make the same mistake Abraham Washington did. Oh, and there's a hot take for you. Oh, Eugene is in the house. What is up? Good evening to you. W is in the house. Dude, we got to give you a nickname besides the W. Guess who is signing to AEW? Santana. Santana. Santa. Who? Santa. Are you talking about Santana Garrett? You got to throw a nickname. But everybody's Garrett. Garrett. I have not heard about that. I did talk about Bea Priestley. They did. Santana Garrett is number one. She's a sweetheart. I met her personally at a Global Force Wrestling Appleton a handful of years ago. But I've been watching her recently on World. Oh my God, Women of Wrestling. Jeez Louise, Women of Wrestling. Um, and she gave up the championship. Now I don't know if she didn't come back to the tapings because her dad legit passed away, which was like, oh, it was a touch of reality hitting the show, and it was like, oh damn. I mean that's super sad. So, but hey, to get that opportunity, so I don't know, depending on things when things pick up for as TV for AEW, if this is all goes through. Where did you hear that? Because I haven't heard that. Like I said, but I haven't looked at any news today. Is that something that came out today, or where'd you hear that? I'm just curious. Trained Selena De La Renta. Oh, Selena De La Renta. Yeah, Tessa's a sweetheart. Believe it or not. Oh, I believe it. I've seen enough interviews of she's like legit classy. She just plays a damn good heel, you know. But yeah, let's talk about some other things. Let's talk about the Hall of Fame. One of my favorite tag teams while watching WCW for the handful of years that I watched it in the late 90s going into the early 2000s, Harlem Heat. Don't you dig that? Sucker! Nice. So that's going to make Booker T a two-time Hall of Famer. See, now that's interesting because the rumors were going around right before they started announcing people that it was going to be the Hart family. So I don't know who screwed that up, or maybe they are putting like a bunch of Demolition should have went in. I don't think Demolition is on very good terms with the WWE. Then again, the Honky Tonk Man wasn't either. He was shitting on company for years. But I do love Demolition. One of my favorites from the heyday of things. Yeah, see, a book's going to be. It sounds like neck bones. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it makes me want to go watch some old WCW. I mean, now that I got the network again, thanks to my wife, maybe I can, watch some of that. Honky Tonk Man is a hypocrite. Hey, everyone's got their own opinions on the Honky Man. I got a chance to meet him and Hammer, Greg the Hammer Valentine, both on the same night. They came to Milwaukee, Bruce City Wrestling, had a big show. Bullet Club was part of that show too. And who else did I meet that night? Oh, Matt Hardy. Yeah, I met like a handful of guys that night. That was a loaded night. Are the Nasty Boys in? No, not yet. But if Hogan has anything to do with the influence of next year, I'm guessing the Nasty Boys will go in next year because those are Hogan's boys, or at least one of them still is, I think. Isn't he like a roommate of Hogan's or something? He's always on his boat. The blonde guy. Can't think of their names. See, and that's another team that I was not real familiar with, but I know they were like all over the place. Weren't they like in all EC3 or EC3? Dear God. ECW, WCW, and WWF, weren't they? Maybe? I don't know. Sags, Knobs. Yeah, there we go. Honky's Hall of Fame speech will be interesting. Yeah, yeah, it will. Jimmy Hart's probably going to put him in. That's a guess. So, but yeah, so congrats to them. Wow. The road to WrestleMania is very interesting. And one of the things I'm most interested about is, I mean, there's some definites that were made tonight as far as matches, and okay, we're really getting the ball rolling here, which is good. You know, they didn't have the, we're 4 weeks away and we still have no clue. um, let's talk about Kurt Angle. We got some viewers here. I want to get some opinions. And if you're watching this after the fact, by all means, put it in the comments. Kurt Angle put on a little short but sweet match tonight. It was his last match with the WWE in Philly. If you weren't paying attention, like my wife was like, did he just say it's his last match? I was like, no, honey, last match in Philly. footage of Awesome Kong beating up Bubba the Love Sponge. What? Oh dear God! Wasn't that TNA? If Bubba the Love Sponge was in there for like a hot second. Anyways, um, so talking Kurt Angle. ADDDD. So Kurt Angle had a nice little match tonight with. I was surprised. I like Apollo Crews. We just never see him featured. He's over there on main event, if that. They haven't done him in months. Really, hardly anything since he's been on the main roster. Had a little shtick with Titus O'Neil. I don't know if he's still running with Titus O'Neil. Maybe, I don't know. But Apollo Crews may not be like a top promo guy, but the guy's a hell of a wrestler. So I was actually really happy to see him have a match with Kurt, even though it was short but sweet. So good for him. Which is sad. So talented. Yeah. See, you know. Just want to always. So I started thinking, and I was like, okay, so let's run down the card real quick, just mentally. We got the women's match. We got Ronda, Charlotte, Becky, which might be headlining. I don't know. We got some big matches in the mix here. It might not headline. And honestly, I'm not gonna have a shit fit if it doesn't. It was like whatever. Because sometimes they're the women, and sometimes, like tonight, they had what a 1 minute match, or if that wasn't even a match, Ronda just kicked Dana Brooks' ass, and it wasn't even a match. So it's like, ooh, you're really helping the win vision there. I don't get it. They're so back and forth with it's very inconsistent. You have a hot week where you have Becky Lynch coming down, kicking everyone's ass. Woo! Then you have Asuka and someone have a 2-minute match on SmackDown. And then Ronda comes out the next week. Screw the woo, or boo the what is it? Screw the no, don't screw the woo. That's Andrade's job. Oh, boo the woo. No, screw the. I forget. Whatever the hell she said. I don't know. Her rant last week. And then I told you I was going to kick your ass. Whatever. Oh, no. I told you I was going to kick the shit out of you. That's what it was. It's very consistent. We didn't even see Becky and Charlotte tonight. I thought they were kind of like hopping shows and. So now they're going to take up Asuka's team tomorrow night. Really? At least I'm assuming. And yes, Lacey Evans came out tonight, which was interesting because she got in the face of Nia Jax, and Nia just like laughed and went to the ring, which I thought was hilarious. It's what the rest of us think about her. Styles and Orton. Yeah, that'll really pick up. I mean, it started last night with a punch from Styles, but it'll really get one tomorrow night. So we got Batista and Triple H. That was a lot of fun tonight. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. My wife, oh my God. I was actually watching this Raw with Mrs. J-Bo, if you will. Tracy was She is so mad that Batista's back. She's like, he hasn't been around in years. Why is he there? He doesn't deserve to be there. This was hilarious. She's like, he's taking time away. Those guys in the back, they bust their asses for a chance to be a part of WrestleMania, and he comes in and he's taking time away from them. And I'm like, honey, he just wants he wants to wrap up his WWE career this year. He wants one more match. I think part of him wanted one more run, but I guess they're not giving him that. He had that last time Shield and Evolution and all that, and that was great. It was okay. Everybody razzed him for Blue Tista, went off and did a movie that none of us knew was going to be absolutely astronomical, and that was Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, and then he went on to do #2, and that was even better, and he's doing all this stuff. Probably Guardians of the Galaxy 3, maybe. I don't know. I like this other stuff he's come out with. I just saw Final Score. That was kick ass. You should go see that. Or it's on if you have Amazon Prime, I think it's free on there. Is it on there or is it on Hulu? It's on one of those. I forget. But anyways. But man, he was so mad about Batista coming back. I laughed. I was like, you cracked me up, babe. I love you. But I'm a big Batista fan when he was around. That whole class, Cena and Orton and Batista and all that. I was a fan of that. Lesnar. I could give two craps about Lesnar now. He ain't shit. He ain't shit now. Oh, it's gonna ruffle some feathers. He's not. You show up four times a year to work, you ain't shit. Don't care who you beat, don't care what you do. You ain't shit. But he's happy about Batista. Whatever. I'm happy Batista's going to wrap up his career with the WWE. And then he's going to go on to... Mrs. J-Bone is in the chat. And YouTube Senator. Batista ain't shit either. There she is, in the flesh. Say hello to Mrs. J-Bone in the chat. By the way, Santana was married to the guy that got Kenny Omega in trouble. Trouble? Trouble for what? Oh, Schneigi. Why do I have my notes out here? I didn't even write anything down tonight. So yeah, let me look at the stuff from tonight. One other thing quick before I talk about some more stuff on Raw. I know I'm going back and forth here. Just bear with me. Bear with my senile mind. I saw this today and I popped hard for this. Hall of Fame. Here we go. This is, I don't know if, I wasn't much on social media today, so I don't know if anybody was talking about this. So we'll make this a YouTube exclusive. No, I'm kidding. WWE is in collaboration with, are you ready for this? I popped. Garbage Pail Kids. You can go to the article on WWE.com. Hang on. I'll even put it in the chat. You can go check it out later. There you go. Um, I know I'm really showing my age. Okay, when I was a kid, I loved Garbage Pail Kid Cups. The movie was crap. Okay, the movie was crap. Starred Mackenzie Austin. Goonies. Sean Austin's younger brother. He ain't shit. Um, I collected the cards. Like I collect these. Like I don't have a crap ton of these, but like these kind of cards. I would go to the store with my mom or my dad or whatever all the time. Go like a Walgreens or what some little the little what do they call them back then? The five and dime little convenience stores, whatever. I would look for these everywhere. I don't have any of them now, but I loved Garbage Pail Kids, and that's because of WWE's garbage. Ooh. You back me up. Hey, it's part of your name. Can't be that bad if it's part of your name, Yep, they did the movie. Yeah, the movie was crap. And so I was like, oh my god, they're doing so. The article, where is it? Oh, the article says they're doing a line of T-shirts. WWE shop T-shirts for Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, John Cena, Seth Rollins, and The Miz as Garbage Pail Kids, and there's a line of tees that's going to be available at Spencer's in March. So so in a couple weeks, they're going to have Stone Cold Steve Austin, Randy Savage, Ric Flair, and The Undertaker, and actually more than I thought, Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant, and The Rock. The Rock's part of that. See the picture there down there. Yeah, they don't mention. Why don't they mention The Rock? That's weird. But anyways, the pictures on there. And then the cards. They're actually going to be the cards are going to be available for ordering on Topps.com starting March 12th. Oh shoot, that's like in a little bit. So tomorrow or whenever you're going to read this, Tuesday the 12th. So get your hands on Breaking Becky, Brawlin' Rollins, and more available now. Wow. That's really cool. I mean, they got the classics and the current ones in there. It's pretty cool. And then they got a photo section. You can check out the tees and the separate cards that are going to be in there. That's pretty slick. I like that. So yeah, I know I'm showing my age, and I'm sure there's a whole collection of fans that are like, what the hell is that? It's obviously going to be for the older fans like myself. Spencer's only goes up to XL. Oh, that sucks. I'm 2X. Hey, I'm 3X. My Shield shirt I just got, that's a 3X, baby. That's you saw Ronda's. It's so accurate. Right? So yeah. God, I haven't been in a Spencer's in ever. 3 great movies came out the same year as that crappy garbage pail movie. It was The Lost Boys, Monster Squad. The Monster Squad! You said, well, okay. Not to correct you, but the Lost Boys, you said them twice, but they were so they deserve to be put twice because the Lost Boys is one of the greatest movies of all time. Oh, Monster Squad came out that same year, 1987. Yes. 30 plus years ago. Tremendous. No shirts for us old farts. Well, we'll just have to order them online then. Maybe Spencers.com will have bigger sizes. I've never been on their website. I don't know if you can order anything like that. Eugene just turned 33. Definitely know about the garbage pail kids. Nice. Lost Boys. Hell yeah. Oh, Predator. Yeah, tremendous movie. Arnold, get to the chopper. Hell yeah. Or those classic one-liner from Jesse the Body. I ain't got time to bleed. Oh, cop. All right, quit making me feel old, damn it. Quit making me feel old. Or I'll throw an NXT Baron Corbin figure at you, which I still haven't put up because, I don't know. I miss the long hair and I can't get behind the whole corporate clothing. So the rule was that it was going to be Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin at Mania. I don't know about you. But I got a feeling it's going to be Drew McIntyre. And let me tell you, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre? Get out of here. That's going to be bad. Freak ass. Drew McIntyre deserves that. I'm not going to say Baron Corbin doesn't deserve it. I actually feel bad. I really liked him in NXT. I thought he was tremendous. And then he shaved all of his hair off because he was kind of, Shawn Michaels and, losing his hair. And then they did the whole GM thing, which completely destroyed all of his potential. So I'm not blaming Baron one bit. They just book him shitty. You think Drew is going over? Oh, that's interesting. You haven't put it up because Baron Corbin sucks. I'm waiting for him to be a badass again. No, I'll put it up. I just had a handful of these guys that were like in my really care area. Alberto Del Rio was in that group. Who else here? Oh, this guy's in a timeout. Milwaukee's finest, Austin Aries. And this guy, see, I had him sitting here because I was going to put him up, and then I just never did today. Who's this guy? Oh, actually, this is kind of rare, and it's actually a really cool one. I should put this up immediately, if not sooner. Damian Mizdow. Found that one at a Walgreens. And I was like, oh, that's really kind of, that was actually really cool when he was doing that. I had to get that. Excuse me. I miss him. He's an actor now. You should go follow him on Instagram. He posts all stuff he's doing in Hollywood. Hell yeah. Roman versus Drew will be fire. Eugene Evans gives him a 3 fires. Roman will turn heel. Yeah, I don't know. If he was going to do that, I think he should have done it tonight. You got a Jenna Jackson figure you can put up instead. I think you misspelled something Jenna, is that Jameson? Porn star? Awkward. They made a figure? Oh, wait, are you talking about a blow up doll? I don't want to know. Let's keep it PG. But yeah, one thing that they did pick up on that he said this loud and clear camera, not on the mic, but he said it when he was brawling with Dean Ambrose. He said, "I'm going to take out the Shield one guy at a time." Very interesting. He took out Dean tonight in grand fashion too. I mean, he really clobbered the shit out of him. Cool fight. We haven't seen Dean do that in a while. That was cool. That was all right. He was tossing garbage cans around, almost throwing people off of balconies. It was all right. So yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be Baron Corbin, so maybe this was like a last minute thing that Vince, you know, how Vince changes his mind and they rewrite Raw right up until the last minute and during the show. So newspapers say. I'm looking at these things on WWE.com, the Raw headlights, Batista to Triple H. Give me what I want. I said on Twitter, what does Batista want? I said, ice cream bars, damn it. He wants the WWE ice cream bars. We all want the ice cream bars, right? If C-Punk can't get them, maybe Batista can. Oh, shnikes. No, that's not what he wants. So, that was kind of fun. Give me what I want. They're gonna run with that all. Someone's gonna, you know, they did that with the, you know, poor guy. No respect, I tell you, no respect. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. I almost missed that. Holy crap. Bobby beat Finn with the grand return of Leo Rush, who apparently was scraped off the wall. A la Michael Cole, that cracked him up. He was like, how dare you, Michael? You know, Graves. How dare you, Michael Cole, laugh at Leo Rush getting scraped off the ring barrier or whatever they call it. Too damn funny. So he's back from the dead. Didn't see that one coming. I was like, oh man, can't wait to see Finn Balor beat Bobby Lashley. Now, are they gonna like hot potato the Intercontinental title all the way to Mania? I don't know. All right, so I was talking about Kurt earlier. I know I'm jumping all over the place here. I was talking about Kurt earlier. Who do you think Kurt? Got a few more viewers now. Who do you think? Way to restore credibility to the title, right? Baron Corbin is signing with the XFL. Dear God. Oh, I love you guys. You guys crack me up. When he ate the popcorn. Yeah, he like hit him with the thing of popcorn and then like crouched down, grabbed some popcorn and threw it in his mouth. That was funny. Who do you think is going to face Kurt? And if I missed it, you guys already answered that because I know I asked it earlier, but then I jumped into something else real quick. I'll ask it again. Who do you guys think Kurt Angle is going to face at Mania? Do you think we're going to? Okay, this just popped in my head. Jason Jordan. Oh, Jason Jordan's done. He's already a producer in the WWE. He's done. Unfortunately, I like Jason Jordan too. I thought he was tremendous. Retirement match for both. Yeah, I don't think he's cleared, but I could be wrong. Eugene Evans, Cena. I was thinking that you beat me to it. That'd be because Kurt Angle was Cena's first match. That would actually be really cool. You know what? I honestly don't know what I'd like more. Because I mentioned this last night. Samoa Joe, because they've been hitting the whole thing with R-Truth and everything. I would love to see Samoa Joe and John Cena because it revolves around the United States title and that whole open challenge thing. Tremendous idea, I think. But Kurt Angle and Cena, I could buy that one too. Oh, he's so good. Put Cena in both. He's got some catching up to do. Why not? I'll buy that for $1. Scarlett Bordeaux signed a contract with Playboy. We're talking about Kurt Angle. And Playboy's boring now. They don't even do nudity. HBK just spitballing. Interesting. Did he ever face? I know he's wrestled the Undertaker, but did he ever face him at Mania? I'm trying to go through the list really quick in my head of all the people the Undertaker faced. Did Angle ever? Um, did Angle ever face Undertaker? I don't think he did. That'd be another one. That'd be a safe one because number one, Angle's still got it. He's a safe worker. He has to be because he's still working with a broken freaking neck. They brought it back 2 years ago. Whatever. I haven't looked at a Playboy in years. No, as in no, he didn't. There's an idea. HBK, Taker, Cena, all good ideas. Anyone else? It's got to be someone big, right? Don't even say Titus O'Neil. Gable, his other son. What's Bobby Roode going to do? Interfere? Hey, Bobby Roode used to face him in TNA back in the day. Gable passing up the torch be boring. I wouldn't call it boring. I think it's still be a hell of a match. But, Angle's at the point now, it's kind of like, okay, they killed Bobby Roode. Um, yeah, I like the glorious thing, but I don't like him as a tag team. I would say they killed Gable. I wish it were Styles. They had some amazing matches in TNA. Yeah. The last one you saw was Kim Basic. Dude, I'm not that old. And no, I've never seen the Kim Basinger one. The last one I saw was probably Pamela Anderson. Until you're single. Bless you, Demon Rocks. um, let's see. Orton's got style, so that's taking care of that. Gosh, I can't think of anyone else off the top of. What happens to Black and Ricochet? Are they even at Mania? Yeah, dude, they're on such a hot streak. I mean, I like them together. Do they put, like I said, do they put on good matches? Yeah. Incredibly athletic? Hell yeah. Do I want them as a team? No. They won again tonight. So the hell, they're probably going to face the Revival at Mania or take the belts before. I was hoping that they would lose tonight's match to whoever they're facing and then turn each other. Hell yeah. Aleister Black versus Ricochet? Psh. I'd buy that. What about Ray? Ray's tied up with Andrade right now. He's going to do like an Iron Man match with Andrade and like settle the feud. I don't know how many times it's each other. Four, 5, something like that. I know it's been a few. Talked about Kurt. Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix showed up. Man, she's still jacked. She looks like she's in pretty good shape. She must work out. Great to see Beth Phoenix. That whole thing started last night. So Natalia, it's probably going to be her, Natalia, against the tag champs versus Tamina and I almost said Tamina and Snuka. Dear God. Jackson Snuka. Maybe they don't say Snuka. I don't know. And what is up with No Way Jose's hair? Dear God. He stole it from Naomi. It's unbelievable. Try the pork. I'll be here all week. Braun ripped apart a car. That was just stupid. And Bliss is heading WrestleMania. That's about it for Raw tonight. Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin had a pretty damn good match with Rollins. In impromptu bout. Yeah, that was pretty impromptu. And that got old school. So maybe that's a sign that Lesnar's really going to be gone for good for a while. God, we can only hope. That's about it. I mean, it was a solid, start of the, they say the start of the road to WrestleMania starts after the Royal Rumble, but we really have not picked up much until tonight. So Kurt's match, Trips Batista, the women's match. We got a women's tag match setting up. The IC titles getting lukewarm. No, I'm sure it'll be all right. Maybe a ladder match. That'd be cool. I was quick looking at news. The reaction. Are you talking about the reaction? He looks like Rainbow Dash. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope Seth wins too. Against Lesnar? God, yeah, get Lesnar the hell out of here. His, 3 times showing up a year. Get the hell out of here. We don't need you here. Oh, but he's worth so much. No, shut up. Get the hell out of here. Kurt versus Hornswoggles. Oh, stop. I'd rather see Kurt versus Finley. Donkey. Oh, sorry. Twitch. Hated the reaction she got. Eugene, are you talking about Phoenix? You're talking about the crickets that we heard during Beth Phoenix coming out? I popped. I popped on my couch. I was like, no. When Beth Phoenix's music hit, I was like, hell yeah, she's coming back. Versus you put 3 J's. JJJ. You mean double J? F Jarrett? No, I don't really want to see that. That's been done. We saw that in TNA. They had a good feud. It was awkward, but because I don't want to see Jeff Jarrett come out with the glowing J's, stuck on his forehead again. That was horrible. So I'm going to say no to that. You got it. Kurt versus Shayna Baszler in an intergender match. I don't know. I'm not going to say that's horrible. I think a majority of people would not want that. Honestly, talent-wise. Go. What's Rhonda doing? Oh, just kidding. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's, damn the man, screw the woo, and no more Mrs. Nice Bitch. That's what it was. It's all come back to me now. Dear God. All right. I was going to touch on this before we get out of here. Where is it? I had. Oh, I'm on the wrong damn page. I'm on ringsidenews.com. Everybody's favorite website for wrestling news. I'm kidding. It's everybody's favorite. It gets shit on a lot, but some of their stuff is legit. Some of it. Not reading that. Where the hell? No, not that. Length. Okay, so it's starting to look like Jim Ross is, well, of course he's leaving the WWE, and it looks like he like Dean is also going to greener pastures. So said Renee Phoenix. It just the fact that Renee said that he's going to greener pastures last week, that was hilarious. It's like, oh, Where is he going? Rumor has it that Slipknot might be performing at Gover. I saw Triple H tweet out about his friend Corey from Slipknot because of some festival going on that he wants to go watch. That's kind of interesting. Man, if they play Takeover, holy shit. That'd be pretty dope. I saw them on their first tour. And no, I'm not talking about Ozfest. I'm talking their first like real tour. They opened for oh shit. Coal Chamber. There's a blast from the past. Machine Head was also on that tour. That was my introduction to Machine Head, actually. Liked them a lot. Who else played that night? I can't remember. It was like 4 or 5 bands. Crazy scary night. I'm not a mosher, never was. But to see the crowd's reaction in weeks, I hung out way in the back. When Slipknot came out, it scared the shit out of me. 9 guys in black jumps, these masks. And this is what the crowd did when I know I'm off subject. Just bear with me. It's my little J-Bones jacked up jukebox here, okay? Talking about hard rock and heavy metal. This is what the crowd did. This was at, where was this? Oh, this was rave, East Side Milwaukee, okay? If you're familiar with it, probably not. Like a ballroom type place. This is what the crowd did when Snot came out. Like this deep guttural roar when Slip came out. And I'm just like, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I turned around and they were like coming down from where? I have no idea where. They came down from probably another floor they were hanging out on and walked around everyone on the side of the ballroom to this, and that when they took the stage. Absolutely terrifying. Crazy. Seven Dust and Clutch. I've seen Seven Dust a couple times. Tremendous band. Underrated. Truly underrated. Shit. So yeah, Jim Ross looks like he's gonna be wrapping up his days with WWE here soon. They're probably not even gonna make him part of them. Yeah. I don't know when his contract ends though. As far as the official date, I gotta look that up. But it looks like he is gonna be joining AWE, signing a 3-year deal. But they're a t-shirt company. They sell t-shirts. They don't even have TV. Jim Ross is not going to join All Elite Wrestling to shine shoes. Think about it for a second. Oh, anything else on the docket for today? I don't think I saw anything else. Like I said, I really wasn't watching. I usually try to stay on top of news in the week. I didn't really look at shit. Looking at the headlines on WrestleZone.com. By the way, speaking of WrestleZone, I won a contest the other day. They had a contest with was it Foco? FO, I believe was the name of it, FOCO. They make bobbleheads, and they were doing a contest, and they were giving away a John Cena bobblehead or a Andre the Giant bobblehead. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So they were asking, "What's your favorite John Cena moment or your favorite as far as like WrestleMania?" Because we're on the road to WrestleMania. They were asking, "What's your favorite Andre the Giant WrestleMania moment or John Cena?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." The John Cena bobblehead was kind of cool, but I went with Andre. I'm a little more old school. I thought that was cool. God, love the big guy, respect for Andre. So I said Andre versus Hogan, WrestleMania 3, and also when he choked out Milwaukee favorites, Bob Uecker, and I threw in the gift of him choking out Uecker. Hey, get your foot off my shoulder, and then he choked out Euchre. Funny little flashback. So that's what I put, and I won. So I got a message from WrestleZone. So thank you, WrestleZone and Foco. I'll do an unboxing whenever it gets here and show it off. I don't know where. I wish I had a little stand here behind me or something, a little shelf, because I would display that. That would be cool. I mean, I've got like a shelf in front of me here that you guys can't see. That's like behind my computer. It's like a whole shelf that goes around the L part of my desk here, and I've got like my Funko and a couple other odd things on display. And then I got an entertainment center that has all my elite entrance got all lined up and stuff like that off camera here. uh, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like set up something behind me here and put it on display because that Andre the head, that's gonna be cool as hell. Or at least put it on my desk here somewhere. Something, I don't know. So I can, hit it or whatever. Um Holy crap. Is that the Amber Alert? We were getting Amber Alerts earlier. Oh God, busted open radio, WrestleMania rant. WrestleMania's in New Jersey, not New York. Kind of funny. Obviously, we failed geometry. It's my joke I always tell. It's geography. Yeah, well, I failed that one too. So I don't think there's anything else. Let me just quick run down the thing here. All Elite Wrestling released new shirts. Oh, really? Wrestling for. Oh, they put. Okay, that's awkward. That's awkward. They put okay. They put Chuck Taylor and Trent Brett on a shirt. That's fine. See, they're a tag team. But they put Joey Janela and Penelope Ford are now Janelope. I'm saying that's awkward because they broke up and they hired them together and they've been back and forth as far as a relationship. I mean, I think they'll be able to work together professionally, hopefully. I mean, sometimes it's not easy, but they're together at AEW. And she's also Maybe she won't be with him long. Maybe they'll make it a storyline, or maybe this whole thing between them is a work. I don't know. That happens. That happens. Cool shirts though. Shelton Benjamin has his first Raw match in over a decade. That's crazy. I loved Shelton Benjamin when he was before. So do you guys think Chris Jericho wraps up on the movie? Interesting. Whatever. So do you guys think obviously Reigns is gonna get a match. Do you guys think Ambrose is gonna get a match? One last WrestleMania hurrah. Because he's leaving right after WrestleMania. Penelope plays for the other team. I don't know about that. I mean, she's been with him on and off. Maybe she's bi. We'll say that. Whatever. Teach their own. So, all right. Well, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else you can add. It was a pretty loaded Raw. It was a fun Raw. Pretty good grade. I'd give it a B as far as setting up Mania. It wasn't perfect, but it was. I enjoyed it. I think it was kind of fun watching my wife get all off about Batista. That cracked me up. She's dating Marina Man. Oh, the one that just lost her Twitter. I heard about that. Interesting. Maybe that's one that AEW will hire. And I don't know. Whatever. All right. We'll get out of here. I've rambled enough tonight, but this is fun. This is a fun time of year. I know that WWE isn't everyone's cup of tea. I've just gotten back into kind of talking about it on a regular basis. Tomorrow we're going to catch MLW, talk about that a little bit. Maybe talk some SmackDown tomorrow night. We got to catch up past the last episode of season 1 finale, or season 1 for TV finale of Women of Wrestling. Wow, superstars. So that'll be cool. And that was a damn good show. But I'm probably gonna have to watch it again just to brush up on it. But that was a lot of fun. Had the first one tag match on that show. Everything else has been like single matches. So kind of cool to see. Little preview for next season. Going to be shooting episodes in LA, same theater that they did before. A couple months from now in May. Towards the end of May. Something like that. And then get back on TV this fall. I wish they would do the same thing with Lucha Underground and just kind of, put them both on the same network. That'd be great. Access really blowing up then, eh? So, all right, we're going to get out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a tremendous evening. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. See ya.